So yeah, birds out of the hat, cats out of the hat, birds out of the bag.
Birds
Is
out of
there
the
a
bag.
bird? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we both used to work at EB Games,
Yes.
and until very recently, yourself. And
Yeah, I was let go because of COVID-19 stuff,
yeah,
but I think I've decided it's enough is enough.
enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Fair enough, man.
Done.
I feel that. I worked there on and off for 12 years.
Yeah.
And 2005 to 2017.
That's how you and I met.
Yeah, man.
When we both worked at Yonge and Dundas.
Yonge and Dundas in the hot, bumping downtown core of Toronto.
I actually fucking loved working there.
That was a lot of fun.
It was so fun.
Before we get into any kind of people gut reaction hate GameStop, EB Games, and for some logical reasons.
Most of the time, very logical. But
Yeah. One thing that I will always say is the thing that was great about working there always was the people that we would work with.
Yep.
Because we're all the weirdos, man. We're always all weirdos.
Most of the time, not all of us, most of the time,
Not
we
all of
all had the same interests and always had stuff to talk about. And then we had built friendships with this job.
Yeah, and some of us were wildly different, but still fit in, and all because of the job. We're all outside of work. We're all odd, different people. But EB was always a great place for kind of the weirdos to collect and to have fun.
Yeah.
So I don't regret working there. I regret.
Oh my God, neither do I.
Yeah, I don't regret any of it. It bums me out to see what it's become.
I think, I don't know. Growing up, I always wanted to work there, and I always looked up to people who worked there, and when I was old enough to work there, I had applied for many years, and then when I later learned that the manager just didn't like me for some reason, and so when she was fired, the ASM who I was friends with was like, "Do you want a job? And here's keys." Right away, literally.
That's
That's
nuts.
And yeah, a funny story about that lady though. I was trying my best to be in her good books, and so I brought her a coffee once, and she's like, and I just oh, I didn't know what you wanted. This is also 18-year-old me. So I'm walking in, I'm just like, hey, I got you a coffee. I don't know if you like coffee, but I put cream sugar on the side. She's like, how dare you? I was like, what? I'm like, you don't have to drink it. I'll just take it.
Yeah,
she was offended that I brought her coffee, and she's like, well, you don't know if I like coffee. So I just knew she had something. There was something about me she didn't like.
But yeah, you do get a lot of that. A lot of the, especially the assistant managers, a lot of them are hired from outside of the company. You have, and that's where a lot of rifts start in the stores. You've got a good team working. You find natural leaders start to show up in the team, and then
they hire out a company.
They hire out a company.
I never understood that.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, but no, a few managers that I've worked with who are hired out of the company were great.
Mm-hmm.
I just was always confused by that because I knew a couple coworkers were it's it'd be great if I had this opportunity, and I would for sure interview for that. And then seeing that happen, I was like, huh?
Yeah, it happened multiple times. It sounds total sour grapes. I was passed over for manager multiple times because of a few different reasons, but because they knew I was doing the job and being paid less to do it as a store associate. So there were so many red flags for so long a time.
I've also seen a company they like where you are and you're good at where you are, so they have no intention on promoting you,
Exactly.
I was asked to interview for ASM. I said no because I knew it was a temporary part-time gig. I wasn't looking to move up in the company, and I also just didn't know where the company was going to be 10 years from now. Everything's going digital. As much as I love physical media, that's just where the industry's going, and it's just how is EB Games going to adapt? And that's why it's been an interesting couple of years seeing how they're trying to adapt in the digital market. And we just did a crazy clearance before we shut down. Oh my God, we had things that used to be $20 brought down to $1. We started doing $5 Fridays.
Oh my God.
Just all the shit that we couldn't move. that they just had to clear it out.
Yeah.
And it was just like, and I remember our back room at one point was just overflowing with product. We couldn't even put it on the floor.
Head
so
office
how do we
just
sell it?
sends out tons and tons of crap.
How do we sell it?
So
it's in the bag.
was it all like the high profit margin crap,
Yes.
like the backpacks and bags and socks and crap?
Yes. Minecraft stuff. And then when Fortnite blew up, we weren't carrying any product until it was too late.
Yeah.
People stopped giving a shit. Not stopped giving a shit, but people were every day people were coming, hey, do you have Fortnite stuff? And we're like, no, it's weird. We don't.
Yeah.
And then when we did, people stopped looking for it. And then we ended up having a crazy amount of Fortnite swag in our back room.
Yeah.
No one was buying
There you go. They're like, oh, it's popular.
I just feel like it's just a bunch of
popular game for 2 years at this point.
It's just a bunch of old people at head office thinking, like, at one point we had, like, I remember fidget spinners were huge.
Yeah.
We had hundreds of them.
Oh yeah,
way after they were cool.
Own.
Way after they were cool, we had hundreds. We just got them.
Just show up. The company blew my mind once in a while because they would be so slow on the uptake for a lot of things. But then when Leonard Nimoy died, Spock, when he died, literally the next day I'm opening up shipping, open the box, and there's like 60 t-shirts with a picture of Leonard Nimoy, and it says "Live long and prosper." It's like the day after the man died. I called my district manager. I'm like, dude, I'm not putting these out. He's like, you have to. I'm like, you can come do it. I'm not doing it. I was always insubordinate.
It's kind of creepy.
But yeah, I'm like, no, this is so disrespectful, and I know that I will just give such vinegar to the person who wants to buy that the day after a man dies. Like, I worked at HMV, and if people live in the States who are watching this don't know, it's a record store, music store, like FYE. That's one in the States. And so
I love HMV.
HMV was so great, and but they went the route that EB Games is going now. Suddenly, pop figures. Hey, we've got tiki mugs. Hey, we've got t-shirts for days.
Yeah.
And so, but if somebody died, if an artist died, we would have to go. Yeah, we would have to go in early in the morning, tear down the Mio, like that's what they call the racks at the front, load it up with whoever died, and stack them high, watch them fly. That was it.
Wow.
Yeah, and
because at one point, in one hand, in a business sense, people are gonna be looking for that shit.
Yeah, I get it.
But you're also profiting off of a real person who died.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, I kind of get it more with HMV because it's like, I want to commemorate David Bowie when he died. I want to commemorate him by listening to his album. Fine, I get that. Like, come in, buy the CD, it goes to his estate, and like BMG selling or whatever. A T-shirt of Leonard Nimoy that literally says "Live long and prosper." It's like that's dirty, man.
That's not right. And I'm sure like the context was different than when they ordered those shirts. Like,
for sure, it wasn't like haha, live long, because he can't.
He can't. And I'm sure, but like I think at that point they would like email everyone and be like, hey, just leave these shirts in the back for a little bit. Then when it's appropriate, we'll put them out. Yeah. I see that.
I remember, there were so many little weird things, like the little edicts that would come down from head office. Like, everyone loves to hate on the warranty, the GPG, the gameplay guarantee.
Yep.
And so if somebody doesn't know what that is, it's $3 for a new game, $2 for a used game, covers you for a year. If you scratch the game, you bring it back in, we give you a brand new copy or another replacement used copy in the case of a used game for free. For the $2 or $3 that you put on it. Rather than buying another $70 game or however much it is, even if it's $10, the $2 now, it's a good deal if you are living in a house where people scratch your games. Yeah. If it was like, if somebody came up to me and wanted to buy it, I wouldn't offer it to them if they were like a 25-year-old dude living on his own.
Yeah. But he's gonna beat it and he's done.
Exactly.
Right? He's not gonna care about it.
Or if it's like NHL or Madden or something, and he's in with his bros, I'll be like, you guys gonna scratch this? And there's always one guy in a group who scratches discs by accident. He leaves it out, and gets the disc scratched. So pony up the $2, $3, scratch and cover it. Or kids,
Yeah.
Parents.
I've seen dogs. I've seen everything wreck.
All kinds of crap. So it is a good deal. So it's people like shitting on it, but it is a good deal if you think you might need it. So
for me, it's like I'm a salesman at the end of the day, and you can't sell something if you don't believe in it. So I legitimately believe in the $3 protection. I don't think it's that much money, and I don't think it's having insurance just in case something does happen. You get a brand new copy. It's not a big fucking deal. People explode when I ask for $3 more.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, you just say no.
People would calm right the hell down though when we told them we don't make commission on this.
We don't. We used to. We don't.
We used to. I was working when we did, and we would make.
That was before me.
Yeah, we would make 10 cents on every new GPG, and it would stack. Yeah. I was good. I won awards in the company. I feel like I'm Dr. Evazan right now from Star Wars, from episode 4. Like, I've got the death sentence in 12 systems. 12 systems. I'll be careful. You'll be dead. Like, I was the top seller in the company. You'll be dead. Like, but no, like, I won awards for being the top GPG guy in the company because I was good. But
because you believed in it, and you also make commission.
Exactly. We would make 25 cents on an Edge card, which the loyalty card, which is $5 at the time.
Happen anymore.
Oh, do they not?
No.
Oh, wow.
Not for a long. Not for my 6 years of working there. I make commission off shit.
Oh no, sorry. I thought you meant that they didn't have the Edge card anymore.
Oh, they do. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They do.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I remember coming in. Boop, boop, boop. It's my new shift. It's like 2007 or something, and I open up the computer. I would get the email through. It's like, hey, EB Games employees, thank you for selling your warranties and the Edge cards with such zeal and vigor. From today, we will no longer be adding spiff, which was the commission. We will no longer be adding spiff to your paychecks for selling these, but please continue to sell them with the same enthusiasm as you always have. And that was the month of no GPGs. Like, the company, like, you can look at their numbers and see a drop at that time. It's ridiculous. Because, like, don't take that away.
Yeah, well, we've had spiff, like, programs that, so it's like, okay, for this month, if you hit these numbers, or your store hits these numbers, we'll put some more money. It was never significant enough to notice.
Or selling those, like, TVs in suitcases.
Oh, I was around for that.
Get, like,
Yep, I was around for that. That was a little bit of spiff. But
it's like $5 or something.
Yeah,
whatever. It's $5.
But it's like, they're expensive and they're hard to sell because it's just literally a TV in a suitcase.
Yeah, exactly. It's not even that strong. Like, you can make your own for better.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I can't remember.
Spiff. Spaceman Spiff.
I think that's all I wanted to say.
Calvin
we had like programs of doing it. It was never significant enough. And then I was hearing that GPGs used to be, and the other thing I wanted to say, we had this one thing where used GPGs were $1, and we were killing it because selling things for $1 is so easy. It's just, hey, for a buck, because the buck is that's the good word. Buck is a good word. Yeah. And so I say, hey, for a buck, protects your game for a year. Even if it's out of your hands, we'll swap it out for you. And they're like, oh yeah, it's great. But now they brought it back to $2, our GPGs drop. Yeah. And we thought the $1 was permanent. And we're like, all right, you guys don't know what you're doing. Yeah,
like, you're gonna, if you weren't gonna make a sale on $2, why not make it on $1?
Yeah. Oh, and platinums are half off right now. I think indefinitely, because they used to be 15 and now they're 7.
That blew my mind when they decided to take it to the tiered system.
Yeah,
was ridiculous.
Because it used to be different, right?
Yeah. It was just one card.
Yeah, and you had to buy it.
It was $5 and 10% off all used games. Yeah,
that's a deal.
That's all it was. $5, no sign up. You just get the card, and we scan it or swipe it. I think we used to have to swipe it.
But what if they didn't have it?
You're boned.
Yeah,
you don't get it off.
I'm sure that was a lot of customer problems. I bought the Edge card.
It's like, I bet you did. Like,
I bet you did.
There were times where somebody knew, like, dude, I washed it, like, or my girlfriend washed it, or whatever, or I lost it, and I, like, you know, sometimes they literally can't
Retail's
afford
hell,
the
guys.
thing without the percent. And so I would be like, all right, fine. What did you buy it on? Buy the Edge card on. Oh, like Visa. Okay. What day? And I would go, I'm like,
Oh my god.
go to the food court, screw off for like 20 minutes and come back. So I would go and go through all the day ends and find that receipt, and then find the 4050 whatever of the Edge card and do it for them if they were nice.
Oh my god.
If they weren't nice, I'd be like, sorry, dude, you got nothing for you.
Now it's a phone number. Edge phone number.
Yeah, exactly. That was one of the best things.
But I always thought it was expensive. And then they took away bonuses from it. So like you used to get 10% extra credit on your trades.
Right.
That was taken.
They took that away.
They took that away, and it was still $15. Yeah, just
you
a
get
bunch
discount on pops and stuff still
yes,
too?
Yes.
Okay.
It was used and any toys.
Yeah.
So
people still buying pops?
The way I would sell it is just like 75% of the store is 10% off to you if you have this. That's how I sold it.
That's it.
And that's true.
Yeah.
But depends what you're buying.
Yeah.
But you know,
people still buying them pops?
Oh yeah. Just not
like what it used to be.
special ones. Only the special ones. Like they would send us like a ton of these pops, and like they wouldn't move unless they're chases or like a convention exclusive or it's just ridiculous.
That's when I saw our stores starting getting like boxes and boxes and boxes of things. I'm like, this isn't the EB I used to work for.
Anyone who's watching this and hearing this, like I absolutely loved my time working at EB Games. I always was kind of upset hearing some people complain about their times there, because it's just like at the end of the day I'm like, dude, there's other retail companies that are probably worse or
there are
just as bad. At the end of the day, like I don't know, I'm working with something that I like. I'm talking to customers about something I like.
Exactly.
I don't know.
You work it with people that you like. Like this is we don't want this to sound like we're shitting on the company. It's not the company that we grew up wanting to work at, and it's not what it was.
And we're upset with some of the decisions they've made, and literally the reason why I want to leave. We'll talk about maybe a little bit later, but
we can do it in another episode, we can even do this will be a bit of maybe a shorter episode than the last. But yeah, you know what? Here's what we'll do.
Okay.
Since this is getting more gaming focused, let's do a super gaming scotch with the more of the deep dive into the history of EB Games.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, how's that sound?
I'll get into a little bit more depth of why I left, I was forced out, but why I'm staying out.
There you go.
And we could talk about maybe art. Maybe we have a few stories.
Yeah.
We had to call the cops once.
Oh my god, I could do
remember that?
Years with we did what now?
We had to call the cops once.
Oh yeah.
We'll talk about that story too. And we have some stories. So
that'll be good. Yeah.
We'll show that
Super Gaming. We'll pop that up on Super Gaming Stuff.